How is everyone? Anyway, it's the most random thing, but like when you open up the fridge and you're just like standing there and like you're looking inside the fridge. You know what I'm thinking as I'm doing that? I'm thinking like, how cool do I look? I'm really thinking like, the way I stand and like stare into the fridge when it's open and like lean in there, like I do it better than like a lot of people. Like I think I'm really, like I could be like a fridge model, I think. I don't know. I think I could. But anyway, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank. Still, it's my real name. Cause moving on, gonna try being honest for once with a lady and see if that works out. But anyway, I've been having some problems lately. Problems with procrastination. And it's not like a thing where I'm gonna like wait 5 minutes before I continue talking, but no. I was gonna be actually I'm still a Cub Scout. There you go. That's how much I procrastinate. But that made any sense. But no, like I was supposed to be. Oh, I'm going to be, I guess, a guest on the Innovator DJ. It's a interesting, funny, informative podcast. But the topic's gonna be K-pop, and it's gonna be about this group Twice, and they were formed by being on this reality TV show called 16, and there were 16 contestants, and they had to whittle it down to 9, and so it was a survival show, and like the last 9 lived. Yeah, well, because it's Asian, so in Korea they actually do execute you when you don't survive on the game show. Like, you really don't survive. Japanese culture is much worse. I think they your family ends up being in servitude. Plus, I think the next generation. I'm gonna stop being racist. But anyway, so we're gonna talk about that show. That show came on like 4 years ago, roughly. And I watched it, but I don't remember it like verbatim. I just remember highlights. And so he's watching it now, or he just finished watching it. So I'm supposed to like know as much as he knows. But I'll probably have to watch that last minute because I've been trying to watch it, but then my attention span's so short anyway. I can't last. It's like it's the DVD generation, the Blu-ray disc generation, the HD generation, you just fast forward to the part you want. I have some questions to answer. Oh, sure. First question. Do you have any funny work stories? Once again, that's a loaded question. Everyone has a funny work story, but you want one that's bad. And, I'm not going to give you one that's bad. Let's see. Okay, how when you see someone at work, obviously, at work, they usually dress the same. It doesn't matter what kind of job. You could be at McDonald's, you could work in an office, whatever. Just that person's going to have the same business style or whatever. The person's going to be wearing the same Big Lots, whatever, Best Buy shirt. So, you only recognize them dressed a certain way. So, let's say if you work at Best Buy and someone comes in on their off day and dressed normal, you don't even recognize them. Okay, so that's the situation that happened at my job. Worked at a dog place, but so my boss, she normally dresses like she's going sailing. People on the East Coast, they have the the sweater tied around their neck. They wear light blues and whites. Dress shoes, no socks. Douchebags. Women, I have nothing good to say about them either. They're basically thoughts, but they drink tea. Okay. But anyway, so that's how she dresses. But she came into work dressed differently. She came into work wearing blue jeans, just like a pullover, and her hair was down instead of up. like when her hair's up, that's like bitch mode. When it's down, I guess it's like fun and free. But anyway, so she's dressed in a way I've never seen her dressed before. So like I come into work, I'm like doing stuff with like the dogs. She walks in and she goes in the laundry room and it's like folding some stuff. And so I see her from the back and I'm like, she's a redhead. I'm like, hey, who's the new chick? What's up, Red? Like I never talk like this. But the douchebag came out that day. And so I'm like, hey, this is a new chick. And like, she kind of looks, so of course she was bent over. So she stood up. Yeah, because I was looking at her ass. But like, she like, whatever, jerked out. And like, you could tell she was like talking to herself because her head was shaking. And I'm like, hey, how you doing? What's your name? And then, like, she turns around with the biggest smile on her face. And I don't recognize her. She goes, Frank? And I'm like, how should I know my name? I'm like, hey! I still don't know who she is. And then like, she gives Lee another look. And I'm like, oh, Kim? I'm like, oh, shit. And she's like, yeah, you didn't recognize me? I'm like, no. She's like, oh, you're so funny. I'm like, yeah, so that's a funny work story, I guess. I sexually harassed my boss, but she liked it, so she was extra friendly with me from that on. Let's see. Are you usually early or late? I mean, I'm usually early, I guess. I mean, like, where am I going though? But like, yeah, I mean, I'm usually early. I mean, I don't really go anywhere. What website do you visit most often? OnlyFans. What would a mirror opposite of yourself be like? Oh my god. A crappy dresser, a horrible singer, and really good with ladies with mental disabilities. Okay. Who's your best friend? All these questions. This is like real life. I mean, real life. I guess no one. I don't hang out with anyone in real life. You mean real life, right? I mean, if you mean like, I don't know, like, for sure, my best video game friend, I got Melanie. But yeah, I don't know, Melanie, I guess. What's your favorite movie of all time? God. No Poles, All Holes 2. Are you more into looks or brains? I mean, it doesn't matter these days because I don't know. Because most people are attractive. Yeah, but I'm usually always drunk though. I don't know. Does your job make you happy? Yeah, I mean, God, this is one client, Joanne Lee. When she comes in, I'm very happy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, my job makes me happy. Some fine ass chicks that come in there. Why did your last relationship end? That's easy. Because she came at me with a knife. I mean, there's a lot more to it, but trust me, I did nothing wrong. All I gotta say. Anyway, I hope everyone